Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. You might also know me as Bubbles on Ice. You can find me here on YouTube, you can find me on Tumblr, and you can also find me on Patreon. Now here on YouTube, I post general celebrity readings. On Tumblr, I also post celebrity readings, and I also receive a lot of requests from there through my DMs. The celebrity readings that I do are on demand. So I try to filter out what kind of readings my followers will be happy to see. When it comes to my Patreon account, it is a little bit different. I also post a lot of the same things that I do on YouTube, but in addition, I also post extensive readings. I post longer readings for certain celebrities. I offer masterclass for those who want to learn to read tarots. I also offer learning how to use the pendulum. I do guided meditation. I teach manifestation techniques. And I also offer personal readings such as love reading, twin flame reading, career reading, and so on and so on. So give it a check if you have time. Everything is listed in my bio, so you will find all the information there. Today I'm going to do a reading for Chris Evans. I have done readings for him before, but I believe that was quite a while ago, so I don't really remember much from that reading at all. I did not get in anything specific for this request, so I'm just gonna do a short general update. So if anyone has any additional questions in the aftermath, they can always send me a request in my DMs or in the comment section, and then we can always come back to those additional questions. Now let's just take a look at how Chris is doing currently. How is his current energy? What is happening in his life? The rose petals that I'm trying to decorate with isn't really a good idea because they are just being blown away when I try to shuffle my cards. And I want to apologize for the noises that occurs in my video not right now, because this is during daytime and I have some construction workers working right outside my house, so there are quite a lot of disturbance. Actually, he got the same card as Paul Mescal here, one of them. It's time for the real you to emerge. And I'm going to say the same thing to Chris as I did to Paul. The competition is quite tough out there for those who work in Hollywood and those who are actors, because we have so many actors nowadays who are really doing very well for themselves. We have a few A-listers, and especially when it comes to the male actors, it is hard to keep yourself on top. To be able to be on the top list, you really have to do the right things, say the right things. You have to be choose the right projects, and you really have to show people how talented that you are. You have to be good looking, and the list goes on and on. So in order to be able to keep up, Chris really needs to show the best side of himself. He really needs to show what he is good for. how talented he is, what can he do. You know, he always has to be mindful to show the best side of himself in order to keep himself up together with the rest of the his competitioners. The card is also saying that what you believe you create, no one can harm you. So this is also telling me that he sometimes can feel that people attack him in some sort of way. So he's trying he's trying to put up these shields around him in order to protect himself, just to keep himself sane, you know, because there are a lot of critics out there, people that disagree with the things that he does, and he has been receiving a lot of a lot of negative feedback lately. And that is having an effect on him. So he's trying to play tough. He's trying to put up these walls to separate his public persona and his private life. He's trying the best he can to protect himself and his family, and at the same time he needs to maintain as a product of Hollywood, you know. So it is really a two-sided thing here. On one side, he tries to keep his sanity, he tries to keep his private life and away from the public eye, but at the same time, he needs to stay in the public eye in order to keep up with his other peers. So it's really, really tough. It's really tough at the moment. For those of you who are new to my channel, you might already understand that I'm not a native English speaker. So please apologize when I start fumbling with my words. It is really hard sometimes because I do sometimes pronounce the words incorrectly, and sometimes my grammar is not, the best. But I think I'm able to make myself quite understandable. If there by chance are any problems with understanding what I'm saying, I think there is a function underneath my videos where you can actually have the whole video texted. That's just a tip. Okay, that was not a good shuffling. I normally do my readings at nighttime, but today I decided to do it during the daytime, so I'm using the sun energy to help me with the readings. Now the question here is, what are Chris's desires? What does he desire? Because he has so many opportunities. He has so many opportunities, but it is hard for him to decide upon his true desires. And sometimes he just doesn't feel like he's ready, and he doesn't feel like that he deserves them. So he really needs to make his intentions very clear, because he is a daydreamer. Believe it or not, he is a daydreamer. He daydreams regularly, and he can be the type of person that actually zones out a little bit when he is in his own thoughts. He just likes to sit by himself and think and notice feelings, visions, and ideas. And that is when he becomes creative. That is how he becomes creative and gets his ideas of what he wants to do. So he's kind of a daydreamer. And he's very good at noticing signs. He just he noticed a lot of details in his life. How do I put this? He's the type of person that sees things and notices the colors. He notices the smell. He remembers faces. He is very observant. He's very observant of his surroundings, and he remembers things. He remembers them very well, and he uses these qualities also when he in other parts of his life, especially in his career. So he's very creative, definitely. And he has a lot of desires in his life. He has a lot of things that he feels he has not achieved yet. He still has a lot of things he wants to do. He wants to try out. So he's very adventurous like that. Oh, that was quick. And he's the type of person who very easily gets bored. So he's always eager to change the scenery. He needs something new all the time in order to keep himself sane, in order to keep himself excited about things. He gets bored very easily. So he needs to change his environment. He needs to change ways of thinking. He needs to change his look. He needs to change the way he works, and so on and so on, whatever. Maybe he also likes to change what he eats from day to day. So he doesn't stick to one routine for a very long time. He likes to be changing things and trying new things all the time. That's why I say that he's very adventurous, because he likes to try new things. He is also a very carefree person. He doesn't carry with him a lot of burdens. He doesn't carry with him a lot of problems, because he knows that he can't do much with a lot of the problems and issues that appear in his life. If he is to carry them around with him, it is just going to be a very heavy load for him. So he is very good when it comes to letting go and just follow the flow. And that he benefits from that. He benefits actually a lot from that. It makes him much more happier, and things are more easy for him to handle that way. He definitely has had moments where he needed to be a lot in his head thinking. There has been periods of time that he find that things are very difficult, and he had to do a lot of thinking about what is his purpose in life, what does he really want, what are his desires, what should he do. So he has been really this hanged man for a very long time. He is a fighter, definitely. He is a fighter. He doesn't let things stop him easily. He's very unstoppable like that. He's a warrior. He fights for the things that he wants, and when he believes in something, he doesn't give up easily. He's very strong-minded like that. A little bit stubborn, you can say. He believes in himself, and he is abundant when it comes to money. He is he's doing very well financially. He makes a lot of money, and he attracts a lot of money. He's kind of like a money magnet. So financially, he is doing well. Oh dear. There has been longings in his life. There are things that he yearns for. He yearns for peace. I think he yearns when he looks, he's the one standing here looking out to the world. He feels that he has been very defensive. You see the wands here. He has been standing there guarded with his wands. He's guarding, he's protecting, he's defending something. And he is just looking out in the world and wonder, when is this gonna stop? When can I put down my wands? When is the peace coming? When can I be peaceful again? Why do I have to defend myself? So he has been really hurt. He has been really frustrated in certain situations. He was really tired. He was really burnt out. It was really exhausting for him. Yeah, and there we have the King of Wands. He has really been working hard on defenses. I feel like he has been in a situation where he felt he has to defend himself, or maybe others as well. And he actually has to put aside a lot of his feelings and emotions in order to defend himself. It has been really hard. It has been really hard. He has to hide a lot of his feelings. He has to hide a lot of his emotions. He wasn't able to be his authentic self because he had to defend. He had to protect in order to be able to do what he wanted. Yeah, you can see that he is still in this battlefield. He's fighting and fighting and fighting and defending and defending and defending. And all he wants is just to show his emotions. He just wants to show his love. I think this might be related to his love life. Maybe he felt that he has been forced to defend his love life. He was forced to he was kind of forced to how do I put this? It's like he is just being happy in love and has a lot of emotions and feelings, and he just feel very victorious because he has finally found what he wanted. But at the same time, he had to fight for it. He had to fight for his own rights. He has to defend himself. He had to protect himself in order to get what he feels that he rightfully wanted. Yeah, he was in the past, he has really been carrying a lot of burdens due to the situation. It was really hard. He felt defeated. He felt really beaten when it comes to this situation. But then he decided that he would step up. It's his life. He's going to decide. It is his rules. It is his life. It is his decisions. And he finally decided that, you know, no one else is going to tell me what to do. I'm the king of my own life. I'm going to decide what is going to happen. And that led to him, I think, finding his love, and he could finally show off his love. But at the same time, there is still a lot of judgment around this love of this couple. There are a lot of judgment. Not everyone is happy with this relationship. There are a lot of jealousy going on, a lot of jealousy, people sneaking around, trying to actually just shred their happiness in some sort of way. So it's difficult for him. It's difficult for him to show affection. It's difficult for him to show his true feelings. Yet, even though he has come forward. But he feels victorious anyways. He feels that he has won in some sort of way, because he's trying to just shut out all rumors and gossips and people against his choices. So he feels that he is victorious in a lot of ways anyhow when it comes to this situation. Yeah, there are a lot of, we're talking about feeling stuck. We are talking about stagnation, boredom, and insecureness and lack of confidence. This has done something to him, and not in a positive way. It has taken something from him. Even though he's trying to be happy, he felt that he has let someone down. But at the same time, this has been a personal transformation for him. I think a lot of things changed the moment he actually stepped up and said enough is enough, and he did what he felt like is his right to do, and it is his right to do. It is his personal life, but it changed a lot of things in his life because of that decision. Okay, just a few cards more and then we'll finalize this reading. But he is still in lack of inner joy. He is still not feeling satisfied because he wanted so much this to be something that people would be happy for him for. He wanted people to celebrate this together with him, but it did not end this way. And sometimes he really doesn't know which direction to take. It is hard for him to find out which way to go, how to think about this, how to feel. So it is definitely, again, we have this protection, defense, battle card. He is trying to maintain control. He's trying to stand up for himself. He's trying to hold on to his own opinions, and he's trying to be defensive and try to fight off all this haters and challenges, and just protect what he wants and what he has chosen for himself. So this is a little bit about Chris Evans. Now I know that there are a lot of disagreements out there from both fans and non-fans. I know that some people are totally against his relationship with his chosen one, and I have been warned that don't do readings for Chris Evans because the fans are completely crazy. But you know, this is a tarot reading. I'm not telling you that this is the truth. I'm not telling you that this is what it is. This is a tarot reading. I'm just interpreting the cards and trying to tell you what the cards are telling us. So take it as it is. I have no personal gain when it comes to doing a reading for Chris Evans because I don't follow him. I don't know much about him at all. So I'm just doing this reading per request. And as I said, if there are any questions, further questions about this reading, if there's anything that needs clarity, if at any given moment that you have additional questions or comments, please let me know. We can always do a new reading in a few weeks again, just to see if there are any updates, if anything has changed. So thanks for being here, and I will talk to you later.